Hey guys, how you doing? It's another Saturday night in the home studio. I'm just monitoring on the phone here, and tonight I've got my ring light going, so it lightens up a little bit better, makes things a little bit more lighter. Just got the keyboard, that one going in the background. And yeah, a few days ago I was at a care home. Back to the day job. So yeah, we had a great time. We played a few love songs and all that. And I even, with my box of tricks there, which is a karaoke machine, did a little bit of singing for them, and we had a microphone go around the room. Everyone enjoyed it, everyone loved it. Never had a bad one yet. Hang on, I'm just gonna see it. There we go. I found myself. I've got live. There we go. Now I can monitor myself. Okay, well, today, amazing actually. I've been setting up this way for my fans to actually get vinyl records. I found a company that does it pretty good. I think they're doing a great job because they make top quality vinyls. I mean, these things are really great. I designed one. Let's turn that down a bit. Yeah, I designed one a few weeks ago. I mean, it was only 2 weeks ago. Normally these records for artists, if you design one and you want them to make you a record, it's going to take months. It is. It's literally a system that really put me off in the first place, because I thought, well, if I do vinyls for my fans, it's going to take them ages to get to them. But this company, they do a just-in-time system. And what that means is they'll only make whatever is ordered. They won't make you 30, 50, 60, 70, and you have to pay in advance for that. This firm sort of says, give us your artwork, give us your videos and all, I mean your music. We'll put it on a vinyl. We'll charge this amount. And we'll post it. We'll do all the customer services. If there's any problems there, we'll send it all around the world for nothing. Well, actually, I don't think that's right, because I think there is a price for the actual price. So basically, I sent off for a first print, and it came today, and I know exactly what it is. So I'm giving you guys a chance, and obviously this is recorded, to have a look at it. This is the first print, or the first press of my new album, and it's a vinyl, as you can see. Now these are top quality ones, and you'll see the difference in a minute. So I'm going to that's why I put a bit more light on, so people can see it. And I'm going to boost this one up so it gets a bit more power. There you are. So, the very first vinyl. I mean, they do CDs. The CDs are £11, and they'll sell them all around the world. I think altogether, once it's all together, you're looking at 15 quid. So, the only problem is the vinyls, they are expensive, but they are for the connoisseur that would probably put about £50,000 on a speaker. They are for hi-fi people, because that's the sort of music that I'm playing in my 432 stuff. Okay, so you get this sort of package, really well packaged, top quality. I mean, I'll keep that and use that myself if I don't rip it off too much. You can just, I think you open it like this, There you go. So you rip it up like that. Yeah, there we go. And it opens up like this. Wow, opens up like that. And that. And here is my very first vinyl from my 432 Relax. Wow. This is amazing. Just going to put that there. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. I mean, now they've given you the option, you can actually put another picture on the back. So that's even better. Wow. Got my own album. Got Steve Francis there. 432 Hertz, Relax. Some people say this guy's quite happy. Looks like he's got a heart on. No, he's actually got his legs together like that. That's how it is. Because I've seen other pictures of different angles like that, but it looks like he's got a hard on. Oh dear. But anyway, that is fantastic. That's really. Some people say it's a little bit overpriced. Possibly is. It's unfortunately this is the cheapest one that they do. It works out about £27. You're probably looking about 33 by the time you're finished. It is a brand new album. It uses the top quality way that they make these things nowadays. It's all environmental free and God knows what. It seems a pity to open it actually, but I suppose I have to, just to make sure. I don't know how you open this one. Let's have a look. I think we might need a little bit of a knife here, just to open this section. The old good old Swiss knife, look at that. 1 in 11, whatever it is. That came out in the 80s and all best things came out in the 80s. That's when the company or county or UK had lots of money and the environment was very good. So loads of money time. But it must have been because these keyboards were about 11 grand each. I didn't buy them, but it was about £2,000 back in the 80s, so it's equal to £11,000. So 11,000, that's about the same. Quite expensive, but look at that. Hey, look at that. And the best thing about it is, look at that. Look at that. Hey, look at that. And look at that. I know it was expensive, but it's brilliant. I think it's really fantastic. And look at that. My very own 432 Relax by DJ Steve Francis. I'll be listening to that later on, but that is amazing. Oh, and on the other side I think it's probably got, yeah, it's got that one and all. And the CD is available. So what I'm going to do is I'm using this company to do all my stuff. All the stuff you see on BANDCAMP eventually will be on CDs, and also it will be on the vinyls, because that company does it. I will put a few links on the bottom so you can have a look at the website. And but yeah, that is blown me away. It's just like the top quality one you bring out in the shops. Really well done. Very good quality. That's amazing. But you see, this is bought a guy that would probably buy that would say, okay, £33 does seem a lot of money when you post and packaging. But when you think of it, the guys that's probably listening to this sort of music that I'm doing here with 432 are probably people that's got £100,000 hi-fi systems. They are the kind of pursuers. I know a lot of my fans, and they do listen to that sort of stuff, and they say that I put it on my 50 grand hi-fi and it sounded brilliant. 50 grand? I mean, it's another, you've gone into another field here, but that is amazing. I'm really, really pleased. That is, yeah, that's good. I'm looking forward to the CD and all, because I've got the CD ordered, so I want to see how that one's come out and all. I think the CD's got a few more insights that I designed. This was all done with my AI friend. I mean, it's just the Google one that I use. I don't use a ChatGPT thing like that. It's just a normal standard one they have on the search engine on Google. Whether it's Gemini or not, I don't know. But I just said, show me a picture of relaxation. You made that. It's absolutely amazing. And I mean, it gave me three pictures. So I says, there's that one, and there's that one. So I split them together, designed it. You do it all online, and I think now up to date they've updated this bit, so it's you can actually design this section, and it will be basically have a picture on the backlight. But it's all licensed. It's all been done by PRS down in London. I've even got the barcodes, and I've got the catalogue numbers. All done properly. But yeah, really, really over the top with that. That's fantastic. And there will be a few links to where you can get this record from if you're interested. This is my 432 relax stuff. I mean, if you want to just chill out, this is the stuff you want to be on. All my keyboards are tuned to 432, so you do get that sort of tone. But what we do with here, I use a little bit of 10 seconds of my 432 music, and I split it and stretch it to about 3 minutes. That slows the sound down, but it still gives you the environment of 432. So it's good for the body, relaxation, and it's also DNA healing. And there you go. That is amazing. What I will do is eventually I'll buy one of each copy, and I'm gonna make a nice wall at the back here. Once all the records are gone, they're all gonna be framed. So I've got my own original stuff at the back of that wall, all framed. So, but yeah, that's amazing quality, absolutely amazing. It's just as good as the stuff there. And they must have cost thousands and hundreds of thousands to build them, like. But yeah, this is good. This is really good. And there's no I don't have to have a minimum of 50 or something like that. Because what they do, I send you to the website, which they make. They give me a page, okay? I've got a page. I think it's me with a picture of these 3 keyboards at the back. And at the moment, this one's here, and the CD. I have to put all the stuff in, so it's going to take me a while. Same as BANDCAMP, that took a while, but I'm up to 33 on them now. But yeah, that's how we do it. You buy off there, you buy it online, they send it straight to you, wherever you are in the world, whatever language you are, whatever currency you are, it's all sorted that way. And it's done in the just-in-time system, so when you buy it, it comes straight to you. It's on the press the next day. There's no listing back. I mean, this has only took me 2 weeks. 2 weeks to actually design it, and then when I sent it off 2 weeks, I think it was Friday. No, when was it? Friday? Saturday? No, actually it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. So I sent it off Monday, 2 weeks ago, and now that's come back, and it's all been done, printed, catalogued. We've got even the catalogue numbers here. We've got the barcodes. We've got the prints on and the data clicks and everything. Amazing, amazing. So that's where we'll be sent. That's the company that's doing my records in future. And it's from Sweden actually. The company's from Sweden. The information's there, but what they do is they go straight to the nearest factory, and I think they sort of hire them to actually do the stuff, like. And it's off straight the next day, like, you know. Amazing. Really, really chuffed for that. Really chuffed. It's good packaging and all. I mean, I could use that again when I sell one of mine. That's really, look at the packaging there. They're not shrimped on it or anything. You got two straighteners there. You got a proper one that goes through there. The company that does it for me is called, hang on, Elastic Stage. As I say, it's from Sweden, all environmental free and everything. They got their own barcode and everything, so everything comes straight to you. Low waste, function free packaging, handle with care, environmental stuff like. Can't go wrong, can't go wrong. I'll put that down there and use that. That's when I sell some of my vinyls. Because if there's any guys out there who want any vinyls, let me know. I've got loads of them, 3,000 I think. What's selling 3,000 for £3,000, which, you know, sounds good. I think that sounds fair. It's about £1 a record. And some of the stuff in there is Beatles and everything, so they'll make a lot more than that, £1. Ah, dear. But yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. I'm really chuffed with that. That's come through a treat. And the CD will be just as good quality and all like. Okay, let's do some music. So what we've done today, I've got all the keyboards set into full active chords, which means that all the chords are active all the way along here, and all the chords are active along here. So we've got full range chords, with the Casios basically are very famous for that. And that means that if we're playing up here, the chord comes and follows it. See, you can go all the way up the top, all the way to the bottom. Most keyboards will split here, but the full range can bring it here. There you go. Yeah, looking good. Thanks, Colin. What do you reckon them records then, eh? What do you reckon them records? I mean, that's the firm I was on about. I was telling you about, like, you know, that's one of the first press that's just come through. It took 2 weeks, which is a record in itself. And I'll just show you this bit here. Look at that. Really come out well, this has. It's absolutely unbelievable. They make them in Sweden, and all done online. They have customer service, everything's done for you. Doesn't cost me nothing, because basically I've just given the music, and I've given the image of how I want it, and then they take a percentage of whatever I sell. They are expensive, must admit, they're not cheap. A lot of people have umming and ahhing over it, but this is the cheapest one. This is £27. But like I say, this is more not for your traditional guy, it's more for the guy that's got a 50 grand hi-fi or 100 grand hi-fi. I mean, we have seen them. You've only got to Google it and you see these speakers worth millions and thousands and hundreds and that. And they are then that sort of thing, like, because this is the sort of 432 stuff that I'm doing that's really took off. So yeah, they'll give you a site, give you a page, and then you put all the stuff up, like just like BANDCAMP, like this here, like BANDCAMP used to, still do. There you go. That's all my stuff on BANDCAMP, and eventually these will be vinyl options and CDs on East Stage. East Stage, is it called? I can't remember what company was it. No, East Stage, I think it's called. I say I'm Swedish. But yeah, and also there's the option of making another photo on the back, like so. But yeah, I mean, it's I'm really blown away. The quality here is absolutely amazing, top quality, really. It's lovely and smooth paper, and it's shiny. It's not too shiny. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So we're going to see how they go, and also we'll see how the CDs go, because I've got the CDs on there and all, like. Although I am making them at the moment myself, option, I've got my machine and I've got my printer and that. By doing it this way, the quality would be miles better than what I can produce, because I can only produce whatever's good on that quality, and I mean, that's not £100,000 machine. That is basically just I think it would probably have been about 1,300, 1,200. I picked it up for £90 actually, because it ran out of ink, and I think the bloke just wanted to move it on, like. So it does a good job. It'll print them out, like, so it's okay for local printers, local companies, my local musicians around here that want some stuff doing. We can do that. We've got the option, got the machine and everything. But for myself, I want that sort of quality to do. So it looks good, feels good, and you know that the quality's there. Then people will think about spending that £27 on a record. I mean, we say that, but you look at the shops, how much most of these people are selling these brand new records. They are absolutely stupid prices. But then thinking about it, back in the days when we were buying records, yes, £10, £12, £14, £16 did seem a lot at the time, but they still were selling them for that, like. For some reason now, that price is a lot higher than it used to be to manufacture records. And obviously, that is a cheap one, because if I went for the bigger one, which has got a paperback in there with about like a little booklet and that, I think that was another £5 or £10 on top. So you'd be looking nearly 40 quid, like. But as I say, that seems to be the price of the brand new records nowadays. You look at some of the top groups that sell their records, brand new records, they're in the 40s, 50s easily, you know. So I don't think I'm too worried about the cost of that, because I know that by selling that sort of quality, you're not going to have a problem with people moaning about the quality. It's probably A1, the best you'll ever get. So yeah, check it out, Colin. That would be ideal. Absolutely ideal. Right, well, I've this week I've been at a care home entertaining. They loved it. Took this one here. This is the Technics. I'm going to go forward a bit. It's a bit too near. Just lined it up down the bottom there. There you go. And we did some a bit of everything really. Let's just see if that level's right. I think we probably need a bit more on that one. Let's take that one up there, take that one on there. That's on the purple. Oh, hang on. The purple lead? Yeah, we're on the purple lead. Yep, okay. And there you go, yes, it's a bit bright there, I must admit. I'll turn that one down. I did put my light on so people can actually see. This is the one that holds my synthesizer. I did put that one on, so there you go, that's a bit more atmospheric. Yeah, it's got my synthesizer there. I love it. God, that's cool, isn't it, eh? Let's just make sure that's got the good level on there. So they got the green lead going into that one. That's wow. Blows me away every time. That actually is just a Korg, believe it or not. It's just a Korg Kronos. One of the latest synthesizers they've got at the moment, but it's actually brought out an app with all the sound effects in it, and it blows away. A nice English waltz there. I haven't a clue what it was, but we just basically go along with it. And I had some pads in there. Nice gentle pads that lock in with that one. And also we had 2 solos, but we could have used after that. And we can also go the other way. So them 2 are looped onto solos, and then you just play around it really with the other bits. Another English waltz. Yeah. Well, there you go. Let's have an orange. Let's have an orange. This is an orange and pineapple. This is an orange and pineapple. Oh, it does sound good. Okay, guys, how's that coming out then? Pretty good? Yep, looking good, sounding good. Levels about right. Okay. I've got to be an ears waltz on this one. I did that one today, yesterday at the care home, and it went down really well. Everyone loved it. Let's have a listen to it on a synthesizer. Sounds like I've got too much there. Let's change cameras. Bit the old Royal Albert Hall finishes on there. A bit the old Royal Albert Hall, eh? Yeah, looking good. I can even see myself about a few seconds later. It's quite cool. There you go. Okay, synthesizer. Yeah, we're back. Sounds like R2D2, doesn't it? Whoa, look at that, eh? 80s bass, 80s stuff. That goes good. Anyway, that's how it goes. Yeah, we got it on a loop, but looks of it. Definitely on a loop, isn't it? Pretty cool. Synthesizers everywhere. Dear. Oh, we've got more people on board. Andrea, how you doing? Colin's in there. Colin's come on twice, actually. It's quite cool. I don't know how you do that one. Kevin's on there. Oh, you've got loads in the background. Gosh. Yeah. So today I was promoting the album. If you haven't seen it, look at this. Look at the quality of that. I mean, that is a vinyl album. For an artist to have a vinyl album, I mean, an independent artist and all, mate. It's beautiful quality, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm really impressed with these. So yeah, that's my 432 relax stuff. Either you're into it or either you're not. It is a relaxing thing. It's more stuff I do for aromatherapy. I can actually show you this stuff because I've got, if I go onto the other camera, just down here, I've got an iPad and it's online, so I can go and find that one that is the one I'm promoting. The original one, it's got a different cover and everything, so basically I just asked my AI to actually make an image and a picture and go from that. The original one is this, if I just take that bit off and take that bit off. This is the original one, if you want to listen to it online. That's the cover, hang on. That's the cover, I don't know if you can see that. That was the original one. Okay, it's called Relax, it's called 432, which you call 3. And when I did an AI, I said to the AI, make me a picture of the definition of relax. So it did that, put a bloke by a pool, or a river, or whatever that is. It's not a stream, it's definitely a lake or something, and you've got planes coming over it. It's, you know, it's just crazy. AI, I don't know AI how it can do this, like, but I think what it does, it takes all the power of all the artists throughout the world, or throughout whatever is in the database, and we're talking about the internet, so we're talking about the world, any style, and it puts these things together. And I use Google Gemini, is it? Something like that. And I says, you know, make me a photo of it, relax. You can't see the best picture of it, really, because we're in a little bit dark conditions here, and we've got wide apertures, so making it look easier, more brighter than what it actually is. If I put my lamp on, and I change the colour to a different blend. Let's have a look, bring that down a bit. Go to blue. Blue's too much. Go to red. Red's too much. Let's bring that down a bit. So if I put that there, you're still giving me different colours though, but it looks like a sunset, doesn't it? Isn't that amazing? If I take the colour off, it's not really going to give you the best picture, actually. But this looks really amazing. This really does look really great colour and everything. Looks a bit red there, you see, but it's not. It's actually a lot better if I just get it near the camera. But yeah, that's what come up. I mean, there's a bloke there relaxing. He's got his feet together. He's not got hard on, like everyone keeps saying. It does look like it, doesn't it? I think he's got one of his feet together like that, like, you know, relaxing like that. I didn't notice myself, but someone did say he's very relaxed. Yeah, he's very relaxed, the bloke is. So that's what it made, this picture of this bloke relaxing quite well at a lake. Crazy. I mean, I always get it to do 3 images, so you got this one and that one. So obviously, deck chairs around a pool on a villa of some sort. But it made these from, I don't know, you know, I just said, maybe a picture of relax, 3 pictures of relax, and this is what AI brought me. So I do this a lot in my covers, but the original one, as I say, was this one here. I'll put it close to, and then you can actually see it. Hang on, it's gone off. Oops, too big. Go down, slower. There you go. That was the original cover. I think I got it from a royalty-free photo or something. I mean, if you look at the bottom there and all, there was 3 different options there I took. They would have been in the CD and all, but when you do this, when you get the CD, you get these 3 images and all. Like, so there's two images inside, and then there's the cover and everything. On the album, it's just the insert and also that on there, but they've just designed it so you can actually put another picture on the back instead of that just A/B stuff like. So that's the standard format. But for the music side, it is different because it's the way that I design it. I put it into my Audacity, which I basically record any of this straight into Audacity. Audacity is just basically a online digital recorder that's just free anyway, because if you download it you can have it anyway. It's one of them jobs. Let's plug this one in. Yep, up. And this is the sort of stuff it is. I mean, this is like taking a 10-second segment of one of my music. Could be anything, like, you know, anything I've got. Could be a little bit of ABBA like, so it could be anything like what I've played. And then you just stretch it 3 minutes. That slows it down, but it gives you an environment which is a bit like space and that, I suppose. A little bit like this. I mean, this is Awake that I've done. I think this one has got a synthesizer sound on there with the waves clashing against the coast, but also seagulls. Yeah, I know it's on here somewhere. I don't know where it is. That's how I did that one. Where are we? We are on black, are we? On blue, that one. So if you imagine yourself come home from work and you're a bit stressed out and you want something to chill out to, stick this on. I mean, this is the one that you can actually listen to on BANDCAMP. It is like a digital Spotify or something, but you don't pay for it. You store the music, what you want, that you buy, onto BANDCAMP, and that's like your own 3D player. And this is how I get the sound that a lot of people love. It's something that I've just come across, but with me playing in the frequency of 432, which I've done for all my life, and my granddad and my dad did, always said 432, don't go 440 because it's a horrible harsh sound. And that's the standard one the government want you to do, terrible. But 432, a lot of musicians are waking up now to realise that the frequency shouldn't have been 440, it should be 432. And by having that, you get a lot of fans. I've not long done this sort of thing much. It's about a few years now, but I've got over close on to about 60, I think it was 90. What do we have? 75,000, I think, fans all around the world on all social media. I'm maxed out on Facebook, and I've been maxed out for years now on Facebook. You can only allow to have 5,000. I think they've been a bit generous. I've got 5,560 or something or other. I can see that because I've got a professional account, so I can actually see all the actual ins and outs, what a lot of people don't. But to get there, you've got to qualify. You've got to have over 3,000 or 4,000 people before you actually have a professional account. They offered it to me. It didn't cost me no. I just upgraded, and it gives me a lot more info that what you wouldn't get, like, you know. So I can see who's on board, who's listening, how long they listened for, where they are in the world, and all that sort of thing. You've got full control over it. But yeah, 77,000. I think it was close on to about 60 some odd thousand actually on Facebook, but I can't get them all on board as friends. You can only get so many on there. Even now, I can only get that many. But this is the sort of thing that you'd relax to on, and also if you're doing yoga and stuff like that, you'd be chilling out with this sort of stuff. The reason I came across this stuff is that I realised that I could do this sound by doing what I told you, like just stretch the sound. But there's a bit more to it. You actually give it a little bit more depth and quality and tone. You've got to use your ears and that, like, you know. I'm lucky I got 1 in 10,000 perfect pitch. So when I'm singing, I can pick it up quite quick and everything like that. But and that's the way I play, like, it's just hum the tune in my head and play it. Never had a lesson in my life, can't read music, but I always just play in that 4/3/2 frequency. But yeah, this is the sort of stuff. It's very close together, the same sound, because if I play another track, let's see, if I play frequency advance, so this one's frequency advance, same sort of thing, a little bit different, but because you're listening to, you're using a different sort of sound of your music, obviously you're going to have cymbals and bass and things like that. Well, that's all together, but if you stretch it, it slows everything down. And I mean, this is the future, really. This, I don't care what anyone says, this is the future, unfortunately. Now the beats are going to go, the tempo's going to go in the future. You can see what's going to happen, and it's going to be a quiet environmental place. We're talking probably way into the future, before we'll be all dead by then, but this sort of music will live on. It's my legacy, really, I suppose. It will stay on for a long while. It doesn't seem like it now, but in the future this is the sort of stuff it'll be. And I can see this happening, because it's not got to be technical, it's not got to be confident, it's not got to be controlled. It's just chill, you know, chill out. Everything's going to be all automated in the future. Everything's going to be done for you. So if you are lucky to be alive after all the Terminators kill you, them lucky people are going to be listening to this sort of stuff, and I suppose my name will be there, because it's unusual. It's unusual sound. I come across it. Loads of people love it. I mean, I play the keyboard at the care home. Now, normally, I've heard of a lot of entertainers that play at keyboards or play in care homes. Now, if they're any good, they're okay. People will like it. But you've got to be very good at the care homes, because you're very, very well criticised and that, like. But I've never had a problem. Never had a problem. I've always been in there, played my keyboards at 4/3/2 frequency, and it's that lovely warm sound, smooth sound that brings people to you. I started off playing the first song. I think there was about 20 people in there that was listening. Within the time that I'd done the second song, I doubled the room. People had just come straight to the sound. So yes, there's definitely something in this 4/3/2, and I'm dead pleased that I've gone that way. The only downside is I can't play in a band, because unless they change to 4/3/2, we can't do it. I can play in a 4/4/0 if I want, but I'm more keen on playing 4/3/2. And it's easy for me to play 4/3/2 for longer and longer and longer. Sometimes I did play at some open mics in 4/4/0, but to tell you the truth, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It was such a horrible tone that I was glad that I've finished the song. But playing in my own stuff in 4/3/2, it's wonderful and it's lovely, and it's the best you can ever do. And yeah, so that's that album, or this album. And it's all relaxation stuff. And I suppose this is why it is a little bit expensive, because it is to a special connoisseur of this sound of the music. I've done over 12 of these albums of this sort of thing. So if we change another one, let's try Outer Travel. Same sort of thing, starts off gently, builds up. But you look into a search engine and you see ambience music, that's what it is, ambience music. And it's a big market. There's a lot of people on board this. But they don't play drone. Now drone is very rare because drone is all one sound that's stretched. And it's, as the actual frequency goes and moves from higher, lower, if you put it on a spectromizer, you'd see the actual differences in the bounces going up and down. And as it goes to a different track and then one's down, that gives you that different tone and different sound. But it's very relaxing. What we've got here, there's another one, Deep Sleep. There you go. Now that's a different one. That seems like, now I've actually had that. I knew there was a bit of a music in there with some beats of a cymbal. And I thought, well, if I change it and swap it and bring it down and stretch it from 10 seconds or 15 seconds to 3 minutes, or even 4 minutes, something like that, there will be a beat of a cymbal. But what happens if you reverse that cymbal? Instead of it going and it went and it was like that, and it just come out really great, that one. So basically this is doing this all the time, and it seems like somebody's sleeping in the background, and this is what got me inspired by saying Deep Sleep. These tracks are on SoundCloud, and you can have a listen to them. I've actually made a different picture of the AI cover for every single one. So you've got 10 tracks on the albums. There's 10 tracks on here. What's that one? Deep Sleep? Yeah, Deep Sleep. Here it is. Right. So that's Deep Sleep. You've got Bright New Time. There's the symbol again. You see backwards. It's quite a long symbol. This one. There you go. And she's up again. I've still got the ocean in the background. And the ocean was done with this. As I say, I'm just quite remember how I did this. Drums, where'd I put the drums? Leads, drum set, there we go. Nope, probably not that one. Upper, lower, lower 2. It's not quite that one. There you go, there's the one I used. Well, that's rain actually. That's the wind. That's water going down the drain. Yeah, so this is how we did the ocean. I did the ocean with this. No. Where's the bloody ocean gone? No. Well, that's the rain. Definitely the wind. Ah, there we go. That's the seagulls I did. That's the rain. That one, I think. Yeah, there. So we used that one. There you go. That's the ocean. And then we used the seagulls on the background. So the ocean and the seagulls together. So I made it like the ocean was coming backwards and forwards, and then the seagulls was coming in every now and again. And that's how you do it. Tricks of the trade. Wow. Taking off now. Oh dear. Oops. Love it. Love it. Thank you very much. And that's the tricks of the trade, that one. So that's how I got that ocean sound. I didn't stand there with a microphone at the seaside with a like in the atmosphere. I made it myself. I did the first bit on here, or the one track, and then I just made another track, and then just did this stuff on there. So basically, that one's got 2 tracks going on that one. But yeah, that's frequency advance. The other one is imperception. Don't know where I get all these sounds from. And then also when I'm doing the actual album and all, on here basically, because you can write out a bit more about it, I actually asked AI to make me an article, do me a little article about few lines about whatever the subject is, and it comes back with a flipping essay, like, you know, it's just crazy. You go, oh yeah, I'll use all that bit. It can't be copyrighted because I've asked it to do it, and it's a unique write-out, so I'm okay on that. Same as this. This is all mine. This is my copyright. I could actually make T-shirts and stuff like that with that picture. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Just crazy. But what a picture, eh? You know, that's a one-off. That could be a frame, couldn't it? I mean, I'm blown away, I tell you. It's really amazing. Same as this bit here. I mean, you know, it makes things off things. It's just crazy, fantastic. And inside that covers that when you do that bit there. That's really nice and all. See, there's the record. And look at the insert. That's nice and all. That's perfect. Absolutely got everything that you would have a professional record. And you want to be proud of having that in you. And your thing, like, eventually you get like that. You have 3,000 bloody things. When I was a DJ, you see, everyone used to give me all the records, which I still am a DJ, actually. I still do the thing. I was taking some bookings today, actually. But I only do 60s, 70s and 80s. And there's a reason why I do 60s, 70s and 80s. let's just chop that one off. Yeah, the reason I do the 60s, 70s and 80s is because it's my genre. It covers 50s, 40s, 60-year-olds. We are old school, but the thing is that our music, if it wasn't around, you wouldn't have the crap that's on nowadays. And I refuse to play the new stuff anyway, because it's terrible. No one dances to it, they just take photos of you. And you get these pillocks that want to fucking nearly fall out with you and fight just to make a living article, so they're going to make some money on YouTube, they think. No. No, they don't. But yeah, last time out I just got cameras all over. What the I can't be doing that. So I said no, I'm only going to do 50s, 50s, 60s and 70s, because I know that genre is in the 60s, in the 70s or 80s, or 50s and possibly 40s. And them guys, basically, if they wanted to just go and have a chill out and all that, they've got a bit more common sense. That's the thing. If you're any younger than that, you've got no bloody common sense. That's the problem. You'd rather be trying to make someone fall out with something so you get something and film something. So I'm not interested in that. I'm old school, and I like to actually do the stuff that works. And every time I've done my discos, I've never had a problem, but I've always stuck to my format, and that is only 50s, 60s and 70s. I used to do the modern stuff when it wasn't too bad a few years back, but now we've got this YouTube stuff, and everyone's trying to make money out of for tripping over people and making taking the twist out of them and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just stupid, absolutely stupid. If you've got a talent, use it. Don't try and do something that you can't. That's the way to do it. If you want to do this YouTube stuff, get yourself a talent, a real talent, not take the twist out of someone or get him, make someone try and do something, or play a joke on them and that, because it's just stupid. Stupid is this. That's not filming. That's not getting your fans and that. That's just making people pissed off, really. Well, like that. That's cool. This sounds good, doesn't it? Whoa. There. Oh dear, that's a bit bright. I've got my light on now. Take that off. That's better. A bit more of an atmosphere now. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go, and that's all. That's all. That's how we made the album. That's how we did it from my original stuff I had on BANDCAMP. And what I've done is basically took every single single, put them on SoundCloud, and each one I made a different AI photo for each one, and they are eventually going back onto BANDCAMP. God. So when you go to look at an album, you can actually split it in there and you can see all the singles, and each single has the same photo of the album cover. So what I've done now is I've changed the album. I've changed the album cover, which is that one. And if you go on to BANDCAMP, now it is going to be, all the singles are going to have their own photo and all, like, you know, so it's just like when you had the 70s. Over here I've got 70 vinyls. Got loads of vinyls. I mean, there you go, like the singles, like you'd have, there's Rush there, Wicked Things, whatever that is. These are stuff that people gave me. See, they've got their own pictures and everything. Well, when you do it, you have an album. Sometimes what people do is they'll have the well, they won't bother putting a picture for each single. So each single basically would be representing their own thing, because each song has got to have its own storyline, or basically whatever it's going to be about, and a photo to represent it. When I first started on BANDCAMP, I usually just put the album on there, and I didn't bother with the photos. But now I'm getting into it even more. I'm doing more detail, that I realise that if I'm going to bring a single out, it's got to have its own photo, and it's going to have its own information of that single. Let's pop this back. Dear, if anyone wants any albums, they're all there. Loads of them. 3,000. Yeah. Being a popular DJ, everyone usually gives me the albums. I've even got some 78s down there, possibly 178s down there, and they're all catalogued and everything. So yeah, I've got a play over. I did have one, but it's playing up now. Anyway, guys, what's the time? I've lost track. I did say 12, but it's gone on a bit. So yeah, if you're liking that sort of music, I mean, there's going to be the original stuff on. You're going to BANDCAMP, you're going to hear all the other stuff. There's ABBA, there's, I mean, what I did for the care home, I'll tell you exactly what I did for the care home, because I can tell you it's on the BANDCAMP. If you go to BANDCAMP, look for DJ Steve Francis, because that's me. And there is so many albums on there, you wouldn't believe. Yeah, if I go into... I've got me normal stuff, like you've got ELO, I've got Jean-Michel Jarre, I can do all that sort of stuff. ABBA, I can play that, that's not a problem. Beatles, yeah, easy. Rock and roll stuff, Status Quo, all that. I've even done the Status Quo album, which, you know, that's the last one that's come out. And, you know, classical stuff, reggae and everything. But we've got all that sort of stuff. What I did do for the care home for the this week, I can tell you exactly what I did, because it's on my album called The Love Album, and we have got just called Say I Love You, Lady in Red, My Heart Will Go On, Bright Eyes, Only Winter's Tale, Somewhere Only Knows, Porta Ballet, that's another nice one. Cavatina, my God, I did that one earlier on, actually, I think. And yeah, and Wind Beneath My Wings, that's all on there. So let's have a quick listen to one of these. So a quick listen to that one. This one actually is done on... Which one's that one done on? these. I think. Yes, and on one of these. God, blimey, that's a long while ago. Yeah, that would be it. Yeah. Probably ought to put another track on there. Yeah, there was a way I did this, because I knew I did this one with a theme. I know there was a theme against this one when I did this. Yes, I know exactly what it was. This was basically, I thought I'd do a Synthesizer Love album, and what it is, there's the history behind it. This is done in the future, so this is why it's more synthesized sound, and it's been listened to back by aliens of another civilization in the future. Okay, and they've just come across this, and that's why I've not done it clear, and it gave it a bit more atmosphere and that sort of sound that if you was listening to a CD it was worn out, it would give you that sort of sound. Yeah, that was it, I know it was now. And that's why I thought I'd do it on the synthesizers, because it would be close to it was when it came out back in the days, our days. But if you was listening to it with another civilization in the future, this is roughly what it would come out like. See, that's a belt stretching on a CD. They'd probably come across this 100 years time. So that's why I wanted to give that atmosphere, and that's why I wrote it down on here. Like, this is a CD that was found many 100 years into the future by a civilized different race, listening to the human sounds that used to live. That's why I did it like that. I didn't want to do the actual normal, because everyone goes to normal, so this is why it's completely different. And I've also layered it off. I've put layers on. As you can see, hear the layers, like, and the echoes that sort of coming after it. That came out quite well, actually. Okay, let's have a look at this. Now, I know this one was done on the keyboard downstairs. This one actually is one I did at the care home, I think. It's Somewhere I Only Knew. And it's Bun the Hare and the Bear of John Lewis advert a few years back. And that's where I got the inspiration of it. Yeah, that's it. It's off tune. Transpose. That one needs transposing up and all. Take that back again. Yeah, that's done by the PSR S500 downstairs that sits on top of my Tyrus keyboard. There you go. I won't do too many of them because I usually get copyrights if I get them too much, because if I made a mess of it then they won't bother me, but because it's too good they keep on my back. Okay, they can't have that one because they copyright. Here we go again. This is this one's done with, don't know which one this one's done actually. Ah, this has done the PSR 500. Yeah, so it's giving that atmosphere like the aliens have found it 100 years from now. So the quality won't be spot on, but I wanted to give that atmosphere that, and it's good, it's about right as what it would be. Cavatina. Now that's definitely the PSR 500. I can tell that by the beat. So it may sound a bit weird nowadays, but I wanted it to sound a little bit different to what it would be in the future, all worn out and that. With a lot of bass and a lot of over-the-top headroom sounds. Amazing. Yeah, so that's a little bit of art there. You could call it art. A little bit different one, that one, must admit. A little bit different, but that was the idea. I wanted to create something a little bit different to the norm. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. I'm quite happy with that one. Probably could give it a few more layers, I don't know. But yeah, there's loads of different CDs on there. I've even done an ABBA version of the sounds, done by the Taurus 2, no 3, it's Taurus 3 downstairs, not 2. See, there's that one, that's basically a little bit of a honey. Got some beats in it. Yeah, we got some too much headroom here somewhere. Take all that off. Let's try it again. Let's see what that comes out like. Is it going? Yep, it's going. Oh, I took them off. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's better. I had a bit of moot there. Yeah, that's more like it. So that's me playing that one downstairs on the Taurus. So that's the ABBA one. Let me just go back and have a quick listen to that last one because I didn't have all the sounds set on. It sounded a bit worse than what it normally would be, and although I was making up for it, it didn't sound that bad last time. Let's have a quick listen. So basically this is the wind between me notes. Yeah, this is it. This makes a difference when you take the right setting. So although it's done in the future and that, and it's playing back, it's a lot more clearer now. Yeah, so there's a lot more spark in there, a bit more atmosphere. So that's that one. If I go back to the Califellina. Oh yeah, that's got more boot, hasn't it? Yeah, that now you can tell the difference. It was too blurry. And I think the Bright Eyes one, yeah, that's. I had a bit of moot on one channel. So you can see how clear it is now. Quite clear. I was listening to it, I thought there's no lead, and it was on that. I had the moot on, look at that. So I turned it up, so it's getting more atmosphere than anything. So if I turn it down and bring that one back up, it comes through clear again. Yeah, there you go. So if I did that one again, which is basically somewhere I only know, you'll hear the difference of a lot more clearer sound. Yeah, it sounds a lot better now, doesn't it? Got 3 tracks running off there, I think, if I remember right. I knew it sounded better than that. Yeah, I knew it sounded miles better than that. I thought, gosh, there's something not right there. But yeah, that's the Love album. So mostly I was playing stuff from the Love album yesterday at the care home, and it went down really well. They love it. Secret is 432. I always keep saying it, but no one listens to you. But there again, there's the hidden proof. Okay, so yeah, so let's make sure this is all. Ooh, hang on. Got it, spot on. Okay. that's gone through the earphones quite well, actually. Probably a bit too much. Okay, so quick timer check. That's not too bad. Okay, so thanks for joining us. I hope you had a good time. Check out that album. I mean, check out that album. That is amazing. Yeah, I just hope the CD is going to be just as good as that, and I'll be happy to leave that company to do all them CDs and that, because, well, the quality and the way that they've put the stuff together and posted it is unbelievable. Two of those, and a great sort of package system. I mean, I can use that myself when I sell some of my records. Got loads of them down there anyway. But yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. Hope you like the looks of the record. And Colin, if you're thinking about it, that's the quality you get. You know, yes, they are expensive, but luckily enough that they do a CD version, the cheaper versions of the CDs, I think, roughly about what we do anyway, what we get. But they are £12, so you're looking at 12, 15, something like that, post and packaging. But the quality's there. It's that printing is unbelievable. I'm really chuffed about that. And I'm sure it'll play. I'll have to play it tomorrow, just see what it goes like. But it looks okay, and the vinyl looks good. So there you go. We'll do one more. One more. We'll do it on this one. I like that. That's a lovely sound. That is. What we got? I don't know. Let's have a look. So here's a list of my ones that I was doing at the care home. There's somewhere I used to know. So there's that one, and then there's just Called to Love You, and then we've got No Matter What, we've got Lady in Red, we've got Titanic, Break Pretender, Wonderful World, and Dream, Dream, Dream. Then I went on to the second bank, and I think we went on to a bit of rock and roll, and we did also a little bit of Glenn Miller. All sorts. What should we finish off with? A melody. Let's do a melody. Everyone knows this one. They always ask me for it, so let's do it. Don't forget the album. way so I don't trip over it. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Much appreciated it. And yeah, if you want to look at that, I'll put a link on the bottom of this one, and you can actually go straight to that page, and you can only see that there's that one, the vinyl, and also the CD available at the moment, because I've not done all the work to get all the others in. Like, I've got 12 albums to go on that one, and actually I've got a lot more actually. 33. All them that's on there on BANDCAMP are actually going to be all on that one and all. Like, so basically, you can listen to them on BANDCAMP digitalised, which will only cost you, I think for an album it's £5. But there again, it is digitalised and it's on your phone and that. If that's what you want, that's good. If you want it on CD, it is £10, and then it goes over to that website, because they're the people that make the actual best quality ones and vinyls over there. Like, so, but there again, to get that, you have to just go into my merchandise page, which is on my BANDCAMP, and it'll have all them in there. Like, as soon as you buy one, a little message comes to me saying that I need to go and get one. So I go and get one. Or basically what I will do is I'll actually try and put a link on there so you can actually go and buy the CD version or the vinyl. As I say, the vinyl is expensive. It's not cheap, but it is for more of a connoisseur that wants that sort of sound. Vinyl and CD sound is high-end crispy. Okay, if you've ever listened to a vinyl, you'll know the difference is completely different. You can't explain it really, but it's a warmer and smoother sound, and especially with my 432, that makes it even more warmer and smoother. So yeah. You got to get one of them. Called Kronos, that's what it is. If you look for Called Kronos on well, I suppose on the Google, it will find it for you, and just download it as an app on your phone. It gives you one of them. loads of fun on that one, I tell you. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. I've lost my track of time. It is now 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock. Okay. Going to chill out now, put these videos on YouTube, and see how it goes. So, also, any carams out there want a bit of music, let me know. Let me know. You can always catch me on here. Always get hold of me on there. There is a phone number. I probably won't be able to get that yet because it goes on messages. But otherwise, yeah, I'm still doing the discos, but only 60s, 70s, and 80s. That's my. That's all I've done. Because what I've done is all my music that I had on my computer, I've deleted it. I've only got 60s, 70s, and 80s now because I didn't want to get caught up with them. There was 5,000. There was 7,000 actually on there. I think I've probably still got something like about 3,000 or 2,000, something like that. Still a lot. Still a lot. So there's a lot for 50s, 60s, and 70s. But they were all in that nice tight genre, so I can actually have more control over that. So, and that's the only thing that's why I do 60s birthday parties, 50s birthday parties. Might do 40s as a bit of a thing because they will just about recognise that sort of music. 30s, they'll want the modern stuff, so I won't be doing 30s. I don't do kids parties anymore, and I don't do anything up to 30s. Anything 40s, yes. If you're 40, we might be able to sneak some stuff in there. 50s and 60s. There you go. And I also will also take dedications within the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. I'm keeping to that genre because it's easy to work out because that's my genre. I know the music straight off my head, but for this modern stuff, it's absolutely crap. I won't even entertain it. When people have to use auto cue, auto this, auto that, auto this, it makes you sound like a robot. You mustn't just be a robot, you know. You can't sing properly, don't do it. That's what I say. You don't need all them tricks of the trade. I mean, I at the care home I was singing just like that, and I hadn't sung for 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. But it sounded okay. We're singing a few old time songs, Roll Out the Barrel and Mother Keller's Doorstep and all that. Yeah, it was really going down well. So anyway, guys, thanks much for joining me. That's Andrea, Colin, Kevin, Colin in there, and on my other site I've got Dave, Tony, Tim, Tom Jerson. You're in America, aren't you? Okay, right. See you later, guys. Thanks. It's that one there, isn't it? Yeah.